Imagine fluffy mashed potatoes baked over a bed of savory minced beef and vegetables. I'm sure you can't get enough of it. Today I'm making shepherd's pie, so I start off with my potatoes. I have a pot of boiling water. Yan. Of course, I will season that with salt. Salt it generously. So I'm using 4 to 5 medium potatoes. Yan. So we cook that for around 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm just going to heat up my pan. Yan, be sure it's really hot. So once my pan is hot enough, I have here 500 grams, half a kilo of ground beef. Ilalagay ko na yung aking beef, no? So yung beef has to be room temperature. Yan. Yan. Gusto natin mag-brown because the browning develops the flavors. Ang ganda kasi ng gas range na iba-iba yung size ng burners kasi depending on what you need, that's what you use. And kaya mo magsabay ng luto. Kagaya nito, I'm boiling my potatoes and I'm cooking my beef on the other side. So dapat maganda yung burner mo, no? So that you're able to sear your beef. And I will just grate my garlic. Yan. 2 cloves of garlic. Just going to grate it. And my onion, I'm using a white onion. So my onion and celery. Actually, madali lang siyang gawin. Parang gumagawa ka lang ng picadillo mo, di ba? But the difference is that it comes with a pillowy, soft pillowy crust of mashed potatoes. I will season it with a little salt. Flavor. Yan. Yan, saute natin. And I will add 2 tablespoons of flour. And it's very important that we cook the flour, no? So walang raw flour flavor. So it's sort of a roux, no? We're doing a very simple way of thickening. So sometimes our beef is very oily because mataas yung fat content niya. So we're also using the flour to be able to bind the fat with the sauce because we're adding a little bit of beef stock in a while. Pag yung giniling mo sobrang greasy, what you do is, before you go to the next step, you drain out the excess fat, no? Yung oil niya. I-drain out mo kasi ayaw nating lumalangoy yung ating pagkain sa mantika. It's also a good time now to add our herbs. Ito siya. My rosemary, di ba? I usually break it with my fingers just to release the oils. Yan. Yan lang, konting pag-release lang ng ating essential oils. A little bit of thyme. Not too much, no? We don't want it to be overwhelmingly herbaceous yung ating smell. Saute. Very nice. And look at that. I will add my tomato paste. So I'm adding around 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Yan. So this tomato paste, what we will do, gigisa din natin para mawala yung very sharp sourness, no? So mag-round off kanyang flavor. And you can even add a teaspoon of sugar if you want. So alam ko, napansin mo, nagigisa ako dito, but very stable yung aking pan. Hindi nagwa-wobble because very stable yung cast iron base ng ating Camel gas range. Yan. Very nice. Kasi delikado, di ba, nagigisa ka, din matatapon yung niluluto mo. And I will add beef stock. And I don't have to use everything, I just have to use enough. Yan, no? So we let that simmer. So around a cup or so. Let that simmer, let that cook. And I will just add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Yan. A little bit of yung punch niya, yung alam mo yung may konting alat, very mild saltiness. But there's a bit of that acid. I really love it. Parang may pagka-tamarind flavored yung kanyang acidity, di ba? So look at, very nice. Let that simmer. We want the sauce to reduce para sobrang rich ng flavor niya. But we're giving it time to simmer and come together para, alam mo, sobrang linamnam, sobrang sarap ng ating filling. And when you eat it with the mashed potatoes, ay, ang sarap talaga. Yan. And I have here, wag na natin pahirapan yung shelves natin, Make life easy, make life simple. We are just using frozen carrots and corn. So you can also have frozen carrots and peas, but some people don't like peas. So ito, I made it for people who don't like peas, but we love peas. Carrots and corn, di ba? Kasi medyo corny tayo. Lagyan natin siya ng chili flakes kasi, alam mo, pag may konting spice, nagiging mas masarap ang pagkain. Especially that our mashed potatoes has a little bit of richness kasi may butter siya. And I will add my vegetables. Look at that, no? It's getting thick, coming all together. Yan. Add that there. Corn and carrots. Let it cook. Konting luto na lang to. Finish with a little bit of black pepper. So if you have a small kitchen and your gas range is just put against the wall, meron pa to siyang glass lid dito para pag tumalsik-talsik yung luto mo, it won't mess up or make your walls dirty. Yan, luto na yung aking giniling. But before that, I will check on my patatas. See if it's soft enough. A little bit more, a minute, okay na tong aking potatoes. Yan. So we really want it to be fork tender, no? Pag tusok natin, para it crumbles. Kilig na kilig ako. Sobrang bango ng aking kitchen. And I'm sure sobrang sarap nito. Gagawa ako ng 2 pans, no? Hatiin ko. Sulit na sulit yung preparation kasi dalawa yung magagawa ko. Yan. Very nice. Look at that. Hating kapatid. Ideal to for families on the go. You can make this on the weekend. So I just let that rest. Dito. Naluto na yung ating filling. But so convenient kasi pwede nating sabay-sabay lutuin sa ating Camel gas range. And my potatoes are also done. Yan. Scoop out. I will season my potatoes with salt. Have salt. Aking butter. Butter. Siguro mga 4 tablespoons of butter. Yan. So, that's around 1/4 cup. Yan. 1/4 cup of butter. Yan. At sobrang easy lang gumawa ng ating mashed potatoes dahil gagamit tayo ng Camel hand mixer. Ito siya. Ang ganda niya. May sarili siyang stand. And 5 speeds plus turbo pa siya. So, eto siya 5 speeds. We start with low. Look at that, ha? Low muna tayo. Oh, my potatoes are being mashed easily, you know? Look at that, ha? Yan. Di ba pag maramihan yung mashed potato mo, gagamit ka ba ng tinidor mo? Oh, ang tagal-tagal. Ito, sobrang easy. Look at that. Pag mashed potatoes talaga yung gagawin mo, you add cream, very nice cream. Pero today, because we are going to bake it and make it into a crust, we will use egg yolk. Gagawin natin dito ay, we will add our egg yolks. We will separate it first. Pero gaganahan na kayo gumawa ng mashed potatoes dahil dito. Kasi sobrang dali lang gumawa ng mashed potatoes with a mixer. Again, using our mixer, we will add the egg yolks. Wow, look at that, ha? Very nice. Not too much, no? Don't overmix it kasi it's going to be gummy. But look at that, no? Oh, looks very creamy now. Bilis ng buhay. Masarap siya pag may parmesan cheese. Not just 1, but 2 tablespoons of parmesan cheese. You can add more, pero not too much. We don't want it to overwhelm the flavor of our dish. And look at the texture of my mashed potatoes. It's so smooth. Beautiful, no? Pag tinidor ginamit nyo, good luck na lang sa inyo, di ba? We don't usually have potato mashers at home because we don't eat mashed potatoes regularly. But if you have a hand mixer like this, pwede kang gumawa ng mashed potatoes lagi. At pwede ka rin mag-bake. Oh, di ba? Sobrang convenient. And this is available sa Lazada. Add to cart na to, ha? And before I add it on top, nag-preheat na ako ng aking oven. Di ba? Dali-dali. Sabay luto dito. And immediately, just put it in the oven But before that, we will just top our ground beef with our mashed potatoes. Again, hating kapatid. And we will use a fork. Very nice. Happy, happy. Add butter on top. Spread the butter so when it bakes, it will melt on top. Give it a very nice color and very nice flavor and very nice aroma. And we will pop it to our oven, heated to 180 degrees, and we will bake for 20 to 25 minutes. And look at that, ang ating oven. Ang ganda, may ilaw pa sa loob. And may thermostat siya, so when you set it at a certain temperature, you don't have to worry that it overheats kasi it's regulated. And our shepherd's pie is done. And the nice thing is glass door siya, so makikita mo ano nangyayari sa loob. Yan. Just sprinkle a little bit of fresh parsley. Yan. And it's done. So if you want to prepare these dishes with our Camel Appliances, it's available on Lazada. And I'm ready. I'm sure natatakam kayo. Pillowy soft mashed potatoes on top and a very meaty, chunky, and flavorful na minced meat base. Sarap yan. Kaya kayo dyan, try this recipe at home. Shepherd's pie, simple!